On a crisp November morning in Seoul, the quiet rhythm of Incheon International Airport was interrupted by a growing wave of murmurs, camera shutters, and cautious excitement. The arrival hall, normally filled with tired travelers rolling suitcases across polished floors, had transformed into a soft constellation of lights, waiting breaths, and the unmistakable hum of anticipation that only one name could ignite: Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, global superstar, solo phenomenon, and one of the most recognizable faces in modern pop culture, was returning to South Korea after a multi-nation overseas schedule. Though the details of his trip were never officially confirmed, reports from Korean and international outlets pointed to stops in Paris and Japan, aligning with speculation about new brand deals, filming sessions, and creative meetings. Yet despite his schedule's intensity, Jungkook stepped through the arrival gates with an ease that only he could embody, comfortable, smiling, and entirely present in the moment. What followed in the next 5 minutes would dominate Korean and global social media. For the entire day, a lighthearted exchange between Jungkook and airport reporters, including a joke about the Kanchokang phase and his teasing question: "How did you know I was here?" "Oh, it's already posted online." It was humorous, humble, and unmistakably Jungkook. This 10,000-word feature dives deeply into the context, meaning, reactions, analysis, and cultural impact of this moment, exploring how a simple airport arrival can reflect larger narratives about artistry, fame, privacy, connection, and the future of BTS. Jungkook's overseas activities have always been a point of fascination for ARMY and media alike, not only because of his status, but because of the deliberate secrecy surrounding his movements. Unlike the pre-2020 era, when idol schedules were openly documented, modern BTS activities are handled with extreme discretion. This November trip was no exception. Paris, the city of art, fashion, and global branding, Paris has become something of a second artistic home for Jungkook. With his established relationship with Calvin Klein, several industry insiders speculated that he may have been attending a closed-door event, shooting a campaign, or engaging in private brand strategy discussions. Paris is also a hub for global creative direction, photography, and art house production teams. Even if the public never sees behind-the-scenes footage, it is common for major artists to attend unpublicized sessions that lay the groundwork for future branding. Japan, a country with deep BTS history, Japan has always been a powerful market for BTS, and many of the group's most iconic photo shoots and music video behind-the-scenes moments happen there. Jungkook has spoken many times about his comfort in Japan, its food, its creative culture, and its ability to grant him a sense of peaceful anonymity. His brief stop in Japan this time, unconfirmed officially but widely supported by fan sightings and local media mentions, could have been for recording promotional content, meeting production teams, brand or fashion commitments, preparing for a future BTS Japanese release, solo photo or video work. Yet the mystery surrounding his trip only amplified the fascination. BTS has mastered the art of letting the work speak first and letting fans speculate second. By the time Jungkook's flight was en route back to Seoul, Korean media outlets had already positioned themselves at Incheon Airport. ARMY, who monitor flight schedules with detail rivaling professional analysts, noticed the pattern quickly: a private overseas schedule, and announcements, and suddenly, airport reporters waiting. This was enough to signal his return. Unlike earlier years, when dozens or hundreds of fans would gather, the post-pandemic, post-military era has shifted public interactions. Now, only accredited media fill the arrival zone, keeping the environment controlled and calm. Still, the charge in the air was undeniable. Cameras were raised. Microphones were checked. Writers opened their note-taking apps. Everyone waited for the first glimpse of the man who had just spent weeks traveling across continents. When the sliding doors parted, Jungkook emerged with a casual confidence that felt almost cinematic. He wore comfortable travel clothes, simple, understated, but stylish in the effortless way he has become known for. His hair was slightly tousled from the long flight. He carried no large luggage, only a minimal backpack and a sense of relaxed composure. Reporters called out gently, "Jungkook SSI. Welcome back. You must be tired. How was your trip?" He nodded, smiled, and bowed politely, his signature mix of humility and warmth. This was the Jungkook fans adore, grounded, respectful, and genuine. Then came the moment that turned a simple airport arrival into a global trending topic. One reporter, known for his friendly and occasionally playful questions, asked loudly, "Jungkook SSI, are you finished with your Kancho King phase?" The question referred to a humorous trend linked to Jungkook's recent variety-style interactions, something fans jokingly associated with childish pranks or spontaneous playfulness. The question itself was harmless, but unexpected, and Jungkook's reaction, priceless. He paused, blinked in surprise, then burst into laughter. Head tilted slightly back, eyes shining, shoulders loosening as he shook with amusement. He responded, "Finished? I don't know about that." Then, noticing the crowd's reaction, he added, "But really, how did you even know I was here?" "Oh, did someone already post it?" The moment captured everything fans love about him. His spontaneity, his innocence, his humor, his natural connection with people within minutes. The clip spread across X, Instagram, TikTok, and Korean online communities. Hashtag Kancho_Jungkook Capsign Jungkook Hapsign Jungkook is back. All trended globally. What makes moments like this so captivating is not simply Jungkook's celebrity. It is his humanity. Despite being a global pop icon, the face of major brands, a record-breaking solo artistic cultural figure with unmatched influence, Jungkook still engages with people as if he is a normal young man returning from a work trip. His humility is not a performance. It is deeply ingrained in who he is. BTS's relationship with Korean reporters has evolved over time. In earlier years, interactions were more formal. But as the members matured and the press environment shifted, many reporters began adopting a more conversational tone. Jungkook, in particular, thrives in these light-hearted exchanges. He responds sincerely. He laughs easily. He makes reporters feel acknowledged. This reciprocity is rare in the entertainment industry, where many stars maintain distance as a form of protection. Jungkook, despite intense fame, still chooses connection. His joke, "How did you know I was here?" carried a double meaning. First, it was playful, but second, it subtly acknowledged the challenge of privacy. In recent months, several incidents involving idols being followed, filmed, or approached too closely have sparked discussions in Korea about boundaries. Jungkook's lighthearted tone masked a truth. Fame is both a blessing and a burden. Travel schedules leaked, airports monitored, movement tracked, and yet, he handled it with grace. Thousands of comments flooded social media. His laugh heals me. I love how he still acts like a normal guy. He's so polite to the reporters. Only Jungkook can make airport arrival feel like a fan meeting. He's home, finally. ARMY's emotional attachment to Jungkook is unique. It's not just admiration. It's not just excitement. It's affection, built over 12 years of shared growth. Jungkook's return has triggered intense speculation. 1. Is he preparing for solo promotions? Paris and Japan are ideal locations for. Brand shoots high-budget music video, filming creative direction meetings. Fans wonder if a new solo single or a special collaboration is on the horizon. 2. Is this connected to BTS's group comeback? With all members completing military service in 2025, anticipation for BTS's full comeback is at an all-time high.